Okay, let's dive deep into the latest buzz around the Vietnam national football team. They're gearing up for a really crucial qualifier.
Absolutely. We've got some material here, some key updates.
Right. And our mission today is basically to unpack the, well, surprising changes in the squad and figure out the team's immediate next steps based on that info.
And we should probably start with the news that really grabbed attention.
Yeah, let's jump right in with that.
What's immediately striking, looking at this, is an unexpected setback. Key striker Nguyen Công Phượng, he won't be with the team.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, not for their upcoming match in Malaysia.
That's huge, isn't it? Especially for him personally. I mean, he's been working so hard trying to get back into the national setup.
Exactly, after being away for, what, nearly 2 years?
Yeah. And then to be sidelined right before this match?
Yeah.
That's tough.
Absolutely. And the notes confirm it's down to injury. He couldn't recover in time. Expected to need about 2 more weeks, they think, for a full recovery.
2 weeks, okay.
So, yeah, he's headed back to his club for treatment, not joining the squad.
It really shows how fragile player availability can be, even for the experienced guys.
It really does.
So with a seasoned player like Công Phượng out, how are they looking to fill that gap, especially up front? What do the sources say?
Well, the information points to a pretty direct response from the coach, Kim Sang-sik.
Okay.
To bolster the attack, he's called up striker Nguyen Quốc Việt as the replacement.
Nguyen Quốc Việt, right. The material mentions he's quite young, isn't he? Born in 2003?
That's the one.
And he was already training with the U22 Vietnam team, the under-22s.
Yeah, apparently right there at the National Youth Football Training Center.
So already in the system, basically.
Exactly. And this selection is, well, it's fascinating. It shows the coach is pulling directly from that youth setup, bringing in a player who's, already immersed in the program's training environment. It suggests a readiness to integrate younger talent when needed.
Yeah, like even in an emergency situation almost.
Right. While Công Phượng offers that international experience, bringing in Quốc Việt, this young prospect, it signals maybe a shift in attack, or at least, an eye on the future, even with this immediate problem.
Right. It's not just swapping like for like, is it, in terms of profile?
Not at all.
So how does the team manage this change then and prepare for this really vital away game, given the quick turnaround? What's the schedule look like in the material?
Yeah, the timeline laid out is pretty tight.
I bet.
Tomorrow, the team's scheduled for a closed training match against that U22 team you mentioned.
Ah, okay. So a chance to see him in action, maybe?
Very likely. A key opportunity to see how Quốc Việt fits, fine-tune tactics, away from prying eyes. Crucial integration time right after this sudden change.
Makes sense. And then they're off.
Exactly. According to the notes, the team travels to Malaysia on June 6th.
Okay, June 6th.
Which gives them a few days on the ground there to acclimatize, get the final prep done before the big one.
Which is set for June 10th, right? At the Bukit Jalil Stadium, that massive place.
That's the one. The key date and location everything's building towards.
Okay.
Precisely. So the sequence becomes really clear from the material we have. Sudden injury disrupts plans, prompting the swift call-up of a younger player directly from the youth system, followed immediately by a closed practice match for integration, strategy, and then quick travel just before the critical qualifier.
It really illustrates how fast things can change, doesn't it? And the immediate steps they have to take to adapt.
Absolutely.
So putting it all together based on the information you shared, this deep dive reveals the immediate challenges for the Vietnam team. Losing an experienced player like Công Phượng,
big loss.
Bringing in a young talent like Nguyen Quốc Việt as a replacement, and then navigating this really condensed schedule with that vital away match in Malaysia on Juneteenth just looming large. These are the key pieces shaping their preparation right now, you could say.
That sums it up well. The pressure is definitely on.
And this brings us to a final question, something for you listening to really think about. Considering this unexpected change in the attacking lineup, swapping an injured veteran for a young prospect, what different strategies might the coach, Kim Sang-sik, need to consider? Or maybe prioritize for that crucial match in Malaysia?
Yeah, what does that mean tactically? Interesting question.